Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. Ready for another fun ride of building web components. Do you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Sure. Hi, I'm Kiran. I'm a hubber. I'm a software engineer here at GitHub. I've joined this year, beginning of the year, and even though I'm working with a backend right now, I love front end development as well.
Nice. Yeah. You're quite a fan of web components, right?
Yes.
You've done a few web components before, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Even some here at GitHub.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Have you worked on a stock ticker before? Because that's I think the next component that we're going to build. We
Um,
kind of started on this yesterday, but didn't get very far.
yeah, I didn't catch the stream yesterday, but it's fine. I will get enough context just by going over with you.
Yeah, I have no idea really what to do, but I'm guessing what I sketched out yesterday. Uh, if we go to the examples index HTML, is like it's a stock ticker that has an initial value, and then I think I'm gonna update this value as it keeps like just on a set interval or something. And I think what might be nice is just to have like an initial like an up arrow or a down arrow that determines based on these two values, and maybe a percentage. Maybe we can do a little bit of math. We'll see. Math's not my strong suit, so. Um, but yeah, like maybe we'll do like a set interval um, for like a every second, and we can do like a math dot random. Um, I want to do like I want to move this by like plus or minus 10. I think every second would be cool. And again, maths is not my strong suit, so we want to say like that this would get us a value between 0 and 9, I think. I wonder if we just did this and then divided that by 20 by 2, no, minus 10 here. This would get us, I think this would get us a value between, let me see, is this loaded? This is loaded. This would get us a value between minus 10 and, it's not updating. Why? Of course it's not, because I'm not doing anything with it. This should get us a value between minus 10 and plus 10, I think. Okay, we're getting 10. See if we can get minus 10. I think, would it be minus 10 or would this go to 11? Hold on. All right, so if it was so math.random goes between 0 and 1 and it like gives you a
Yeah.
float. So 1 is the
Yeah.
maximum number, so that would be 11. So that's wrong. And then 0 is the, yeah, of course, so this needs to be this. So this would give us, this gives us a change. Whoa. So if we say that's the change, and then we say like document.query selector stock ticker. I don't know why I'm double pressing keys. That's weird. Dot value plus equals change. And of course we're getting errors now. So we need to we've got this value, so I think we need to create a getter. So we'll do get value and set value. And this is going to call this dot set attribute value. Where value is like a number, and then this is a number, and we want to call this dot get attribute value. This should be a number or 0, I think. Does this look right? We're missing a quote here. Oh yeah, check it out. We're getting different values. So this is cool. So we should be able to now so the attribute change callback is firing every time value changes, and we're getting a different value and we're rendering it in, which is cool. But I think we want to build something a bit more complex, right? So like if this were like some kind of dollar value, I think like maybe this is a risky thing to do an image search on a live stream, but I'm thinking like we want something like this, right? Where we have like it's like green, it's got a plus, it's got like derived percentages and stuff, or like this with the arrows. I wonder if we can do this. I wonder what arrows excuse me. I wonder what arrows we've got on the Unicode symbols. A lot of arrows. Sorry, I'm kind of coming down with a fierce cold, so things are on right now. And I'm just looking at arrows now. Here we go. This kind of thing, right? Like we want one of these. This one looks cool.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we can say if. So we want to get the initial value as well, I suppose. So let's have one of those. So initial value should be a number 2, if I can spell. And we're going to say return number. This dot get attribute initial value or 0, and then we can say if this initial value is less than the value, then whoops, this arrow equals that's not what I want. I want to copy the actual Unicode character. So I actually think we want the arrow to go up if the value's gone up, right? And then the arrow should go down, which is this one. So the arrow goes down if the value's gone down, or up if the value's gone up. And then
does it make sense to use old value and new value instead?
It could do, yeah. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
Let's do that then. So you're saying this should be new value, and this should be new value, and then this should be old value.
Oh, I was just talking about the attribute change.
Oh, like literally these things? I see.
Yeah. Maybe that's not good enough.
Yeah, because the old value, we could do that, but that would be like the previous value set. I mean, it depends on what we're thinking about, what this thing does. Does it show you like the change? Oh, we should use number formatting. No, Joe's right. Yeah, do we want this to be like the change? What am I trying to say? Is it like the change since the last update, or is it like the change since the beginning of the day? Because I think like stock tickers are like daily change, right? So you want to have like one value, and you just like change it based on like the live value that's happening, I guess. These arrows are different. I don't know why. Is there a better arrow? Well, oh, it was this arrow that I used, and like there's no matching down arrow for this. That's wild. All of these thousands of characters, and you can't have that but flipped.
We can use the small up one.
The small up one, like these ones,
Yeah.
but I think they're in like a weird position on the thing. I don't know, but yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
It's like the bottom of the text. It's got like a weird line height thing.
I'll try to find a better one.
Cool. So I think what what I want to do is, I think I'm going to follow what Nojo said, and we'll try and use number format. So I guess we want to import it, which is going to be fun, because I haven't published it because I'm lazy. And but I think it was number format. It should. Would this work just in a local directory? Oh, Vinny Lowerfi has got us the arrows in the chat.
Oh, I was doing that.
Nice work. Now I've confused myself. Wait, which one should this be? This one should be the up arrow, and then this one should be the down arrow. No, I've lost the arrow. Hold on. I can't even copy and paste. This is how incapable I am at using computers. Okay, I've messed it all up now. What have I done? Oh, because I started doing this and then lost my train of thought. Okay, so so we need to import the number format, which was in. I wonder if we can just do this. It shouldn't let me, but it might just let me. Let's see. Is this gonna 404? Let me go to the network. Refresh. I can't resize this window. What is going on? Has it added it? It doesn't look like it's added it. It's not in the console. Okay, I need to get rid of this error as well. What is this cannot read property? I think I'm just going to say or not this dot render root here. And hopefully that will get rid of that error. Yeah, cool. Why isn't this getting imported? Is weird. I wonder if TypeScript's stripping this out or something. Because this just is, yeah, look. It's not even, unless it's erroring out, but it's not even importing it.
Maybe it's because it's outside the project folder.
I was thinking that.
But you're importing the .js, right?
Yeah. It should resolve. It's like errored now. This is a 404. I think it was TypeScript that was stripping it out. The class needs element at the end. The file has element at the end. I think what's happening is TypeScript's being a bit weird. So, like, TypeScript has this thing where if you don't use an import, it will strip it out, or if you use it as a type only, it will strip it out. I think what I need to do is just import it just for the side effects like this. But I'm still getting a 404. I'm wondering if it's because it's outside of the... Because, yeah, like, it's not... This isn't where this file lives.
Yeah.
So I need to... I guess I could just be... I could just copy it in. Where are we? Number format element. I'll figure it out another time. We'll for now we'll copy and paste it. We don't even need that then, so we can just number format element. I guess it should be a dependency of this though, right? Let's see if this is working now. Yeah, check it. We're getting the source for this.
Nice.
So we should be able to, if we said this dot render root inner HTML, I'm going to do the little trick I've done in past streams. Const HTML equals string.raw, and this will give me syntax highlighting in here. Let's have a span with the arrow inside it. And let's have the number format. And I can't even remember what we did with the number format now. Was it like, did it take... did it take a value attribute, or was it the text content? Oh, it was like... don't remember. It used a value, I think, didn't it? This dot value. Oh yeah, this dot value. Cool. Value attribute. So we should be able to say value. Well, I guess we can leave it blank here, and then we can just change it here, right? So we can say query selector number format dot value equals new value. We'll comment this out for now. Let's just get the number format working. Incorrect locale information. Wow, what is that about? I guess because the shadow root doesn't have a locale. Let's give it a locale for now. Value out of range. So we need to start adding some of the options that we had. So it was like Intel number format. We want like style currency, I think it was, wasn't it? Format one. Currency code. Was it GBP? Can I do that? Currency code is required with currency style. What is this? This is. I need to look up the docs again.
I'm not that familiar with the international.
Yeah, they're pretty esoteric. Style currency. Currency.
Oh, you need to also add the you add the style currency, the name of the currency.
I think I had currency code and it's just currency. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's make this. I guess this is the USD. So here we should be able to say currency. So it was format style equals currency, and currency equals USD. And maybe we can reflect some of these things.
Nice.
So we got 0, there, which is cool. And then we need to, the value is updating here, but it's not reflecting here for some reason, which is wild. It's updating here. Did we add any observed attributes here? I think this is the problem. Excuse me. We're calling update once, and what we should do here is say like static observed attributes.
Yep.
But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to touch this file. Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to call update manually. So let's get this and put it into a variable with a horrible name because I don't want to type out number format again. And we're going to call nf.update. Okay, cool. Now we're getting somewhere. So we need to do the arrows, right? So this one, so we have, we can just fix these two arrows. So I want this arrow. These two arrows. Okay, cool. So we could use like a custom state or something, or we could use like a yeah, let's use an attribute for now. So should we say like this dot set attribute down, and then I want a style tag, I guess. And we can say like host down color red, and then is it host down span nth child 2 display none, and then we want display block on this one. and then like host not down here, I guess. Stop me if I'm doing anything very stupid, which I feel like I am.
Yeah, I would suggest just setting class names for the spans. So
I could. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I dislike class, but let's do it.
Why though?
I don't know. It's just it feels like we should be doing something better than classes when we can like change the tag name or like use attributes or something. So this one is arrow down, and then this one is arrow up. It looks like it's working anyway. Oh, and this needs to be inline block, I guess.
Yeah.
And I guess we can just say arrow down, arrow up, display none. Alright.
Ooh, that's cool. Is it working?
I think it's working, but wait, it's not. It's doing the opposite, because that should be... Wait, what? So if it's down and the arrow down, it should display inline. Why has it got an arrow up? If the initial value... Spidoodle says span arrow equals down. You're totally right. You are totally right. I'm going to do that because that's way better. Check that out. That's way more terse. And then we can... this can just be arrow. Oops. This is so squiggly. Why is all of this squiggly? It doesn't like the indentation. That's not better. That's not better indentation. Okay, I'm gonna give up and let Prettier do its job. Okay, cool. So this should be arrow equals down, and this should be arrow equals up. Yeah, thank you for the recommendation, Spadoodle. If that is your real name. Why is this giving me squiggles now? You want the individual single quotes? Okay. It's still not working though, because this is always up, and this is this is what is going on?
Is it even getting the down attribute set?
You reckon that's a good point. Yeah, maybe if I actually pass the right argument in. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It always helps.
Okay, but then you need to remove it at some point, right?
Right. Yeah. This should be toggle attribute based on the value. Yeah, you got this. Cool. That's the opposite though.
Nice.
But that's the opposite of what we wanted. This should be this. Yeah, so Spadoodle, I was thinking on doing like arrow up and down. The problem is if you like add a custom element that you haven't defined, what's going to happen is if someone defines that element, suddenly like things are going to change without you realizing that they've changed. Yeah, tiers, exactly, yeah. Nojo says, use one span, change the content CSS property. It is not the best for accessibility though, that's very true. They also say HTML validation might fail with an arrow attribute on span. Yeah, you could
we could prefix with data.
You could do, yeah.
But I think that's fine.
Yeah, I don't care about HTML validation. I'm a renegade. My HTML is not valid. This is cool though. The only thing I think, so we want it to be green, I guess, when it's like not down. I'd really like to display a percentage next to this as well. So I'm wondering, maybe we should.
Wait, you didn't set the green.
I didn't set the green. You're right. I set the green. I wonder if we can have a second one, and I wonder if This does percents, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't say it anywhere. I'm sure the was it like a list of units is somewhere in here? Unit. Oh no. Intel number format. Look at the... I don't know why MDN does this, by the way. You've got like Intel number format, and it gives you some of the documentation, and then you have to like click on the constructor, and then you get all of the good documentation, the documentation that you actually want. It's wild. It's so wild that they do this. I'm pretty sure here, if I can type again, yeah. So style percent, we can add a percent to this. So I think if this was percent, and we wouldn't need the currency option. So we got 0%. So we can work out. Again, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, because this is like a math problem and I'm going to be terrible at it. So this is format style percent. So the value of this is going to be, I think, just like 100 divided by the initial value multiplied by the value, maybe. And we want to update this one. That's not right. Any hints on this? This is not the right percentage.
Oh wow. So you want to show the difference?
Yeah, we want to show the percent difference. Is maths your strong suit?
Oh man, I need to get a paper to do this kind of stuff.
All right. Well, we'll just sit here quietly waiting for someone in the chat. Anyone want to make a guess?
So let's think this out. So we have the old value is the current 100%, and the new value. We need to calculate the new value based on the old value, right?
Mm. So do you think we want the difference, the delta? Yeah, that's right. This should be this dot initial value minus value, and then we would get a different number. That's cool. Should we go ask ChatGPT? I mean, I feel like I don't know if this is holding my interest that much, and I feel like I feel this is in a good place. I think we're halfway through the stream, and we've done something, right? We've got a stock ticker. It works. This is an outrageous number. Yeah, let's give up. Let's just. Oh yeah, I get to. So your handle is K. I forget.
RHKT.
Yeah, that's right. Cool. Okay. Line goes up. Get pushed to the moon. No, we just want push. Okay. All right. Excuse me while I die a little bit. Okay, cool. Should we try? Let me grab a.
One.
Oh, cool. This isn't working. Let's try this again. No, we're not getting anything. What is going on here? Oh, it's examples. Okay. Should we try picking another element?
Yes.
Should we do a drum roll? Thank you. All right, hold button.
Nice.
Hold button. What are we going to do for this one? So we need to clone. We need to go to the custom element boilerplate. I'll clone this. we're like 8 components in, and I still have not managed to automate this process because I keep getting distracted.
Oh
with
man,
other
I want to
things.
do that for you.
This is hold button element. Hold the button.
Hold the button. Nice.
That's weird. That shouldn't be like that. That's a bug. Someone should file that bug on with this company. Okay, cool. Let's hold button. Oh no! I somehow typoed and put 2 T's in this thing. Let's go to settings and rename it. That's terrible. Okay, cool. It's renamed, I think. Rename? Let's clone. Nice. Hold button element. Let's think about what this is. This is an element, and I guess it's a button. We could try. We could try making this a button. Is hold button. Do you want to try an extended custom element? See how we go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
So the idea is that in order to activate that button, we need to hold it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. And it like in a game or something, like a quick time. Like, so wait, is it going to be that you have to hold it for a certain time, or that you could, or is it like a quick time thing where you have to like do it at the right time, or is it maybe both?
Well, I would say hold for a while.
Hold for a while.
Then if you keep that down, then it's going to activate.
Okay. I need to move this. So this is source. This is going to be hold button. Oops, we still got the old editor open. Right, so source hold button element. Oh, I haven't installed modules either. Let's do that. And also, I need to start the server. Cool. We've already got a button. We're making good progress. So we're going to take our custom element. Oh no. Right. Whoops. We're going to rename this to hold button element. Now we want to extend from
HTML button
HTML
element.
button element, because this is not. So if we go back here, whoops, examples index HTML. This is just a button tag, but like with custom elements, you don't just have to you don't have to have like hold button like this. So this is called. This is called something like an autonomous custom element or something.
Yeah, I don't remember the term, but
And then
I think that's it.
And then this is like a customized built-in element, and it's the same thing, but it's like this one you extend from HTML element, and then this one you extend from the tag that you want to define it for, right? And it's almost like a mixing at that point, right?
Yes.
Very cool.
And when you're extending from HTML button, you have to use the is attribute instead of the custom element itself.
Right. Yeah. You can't do this if it's extended from.
Let's leave it up and refresh the page once we have everything defined, so we can compare both.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, so right now, it should be working.
Your define is missing the extend button.
Yeah. I've actually got a lint error telling me that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like the setup.
Yeah. It's not all terrible. Like, I know I spend a lot of time renaming stuff, but it has some utility. Okay, so extend button. We need to change this to hold button element. Spadoodle says, autonomous custom elements, all new elements extending the abstract HTML element class, customize built-in elements, extending built-in elements like a button. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
Safari doesn't allow the extension other than the HTML element, anyways.
Right. This is a problem in Safari. Yeah, that they refuse to implement the this like customized built-ins because they think it will conflict with stuff. There is a polyfill available, so you can just have it working in Safari. I know some people don't like using polyfills, but it's like, yeah, we ship a ton of JavaScript anyway. I'm sure one polyfill can't hurt.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it looks like this is working. So we've got this button is hold button, and this doesn't have any inner text, but our connected callback has set the text content of this button. This one, however, if I go into the, where's my console? Have I got a console? Here we go. If I get rid of the advert that they put in my browser, if I look at this hold button, this autonomous one, and we look at the constructor, or actually we can say matches defined. We should see, yeah, it's false. But if we look at this one, this should be true. And so this hold button one, I mean, we can already see that it hasn't got the text content set, but it's just not loading because that's not how we use this button, right? This has to be used in an HTML button element like this. You can't use it like this. This just gets ignored. I wonder, can you extend both? I guess you can, but you can't use the same class.
Fair, yeah. I don't think you can.
But then I guess this would throw an error. Like if I were to say...
Yeah, it would be the same name. We would have to have another name.
It would have to have another name. Like, yeah, because custom elements.define hold button class extends, whoops, HTML element. Hold button has already been used within this registry.
Yeah.
So yeah, you only get one choice. You either like extend it from HTML element, or you extend it from a specific element, and then you have to use it in this context.
Oh, yeah. Chat's saying that you cannot always have the attached shadow, and I feel like for phrasing, like if the element only accepts phrasing content, then that's true.
Oh right, yeah.
So for the button, yeah.
So let's try that then. So if we call attach shadow in a button, because it accepts phrasing content, it's gonna throw an error.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Failed to execute attach shadow on element. This element does not support attach shadow. Interesting. Is that gonna throw a spanner in the works for us? Should we?
Well, if we want to reuse the attributes of the button, like type, and then we can have like the submit already working with the click, extending from the HTML button element would be the best option. If we want to have more than that, like adding more style to it, maybe even a tooltip wherever, then the best option would be to have it extending from HTML element, and inside the shadow DOM, we would have a button in there, and you would have to delegate the attributes to that button if we want to replicate the behavior. That's the trade-off.
Yeah. Should we just see how far we go with the extended form?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, cool.
And if we just add the event listeners to the host, to the element host itself, even if we're working with a button inside of it later, because the events will bubble up anyways, I don't think we'll have to rewrite a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can change it. It should be a pretty easy refactor later on. Let's add an event listener to the document as well, so we can see if we see, like, I guess a click event. We should be able to, I guess we want to say if event target matches. Let's say is hold button. Then we'll alert click.
Can you add like a body click just so we
You
can be sure that it's actually happening from the body?
like, where do you want the
alert body click? Yeah, I just wanted to change the string inside the alert to be body click.
Body click?
Yeah.
But it's going to only be when it matches the button, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fine. I don't mind. That's cool. We can do that. I just why do you think what I'm interested to know why you want to call it body click.
The thinking is if we want to debug this later and we want to add more alerts or console logs, we would always know where that event was attached. So because we're attaching that to the document body, well, we attach that to the document,
Yeah.
but basically we know that, okay, that's the uppermost handler that was dispatched.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, cool.
Because we want to prevent the click if the user didn't hold the button long enough, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So right now I can just click on this for like any amount of time and I get the alert.
Yeah.
Cool. So if we, what do we want to do then? So we want to, I guess we don't want a shadow. We want to, we don't want that either. We want to attach, no, we want to add event listener for a click event. Well, do we want the click event?
Well, let's start with the, yeah, that's fair enough. Let's start with the click event.
Handle event. I don't know if you prefer this kind of style where you just have handle event. I think we've been through this before on the stream, but you can just pass like this, and then if that interface has a handle event, it will call that. So we can just call, we need an event. We can call it like event stop propagation. And that should...
Well...
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Yeah, we should call stop immediate propagation in this situation.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because if the user is attaching the click to the button itself, they stop immediate propagation. So if we have like multiple event handlers attached to the same element, they're going to be executed in order of when they are attached. So if we do stop immediate propagation, we're going to prevent, even if the event listener were to be added to the element itself.
So this is this is using stop propagation at the moment, and I query select a button and I add a click event listener. Let me get rid of this. It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I want to see it as well.
I think it's because you have two R's. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it. Let's call this button click as well. Cannot read. Oh, it's also because I have one T. For some reason, I can press every key twice, and the ones I actually want once. Yeah, thanks, Spadoodle. Okay, so we've got a button click, and this is what you're saying. If we call stop immediate propagation, then we should. Yeah, that's cool. That's a really cool trick to know. But then there's also another type of event listener that you can do, which is captures true, right? And I don't know too much about this.
Oh yeah. Well, but the stop immediate propagation only happens in the target anyways, because the capture, like, it's the browser is such a weird thing, man.
Yeah, there's a lot, isn't there? So do we wanna capture true here as well? Would that help in this case? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Is that worth doing? Should we do that? I mean, it seems to work, right?
I mean, the way I see it, if you're using capture, is because you're trying to get away from the bubble paradigm, and even if some child just prevented the stopped the propagation, then we want to be able to listen to that event anyways. So maybe we should just focus on the bubble part of the propagation.
That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. I'm trying to get prettier working, and I've got errors everywhere, and I don't know why. Oh, it just says avoid building extending built-in elements. Cool. Okay, so we're just gonna let captures happen then. So we'll get rid of this though,
well,
to not be quite.
I think so.
Yeah, this is cool. Okay, we still haven't got anywhere close to this. So I guess we want to. How are we gonna time the click? What do you reckon? Should we?
I think we need to. Yeah, we need to start counting when the user has the mouse down.
Mouse down.
Then we can just
I guess we
say
want to mouse up as well.
the date now. Yeah.
Right.
So the order would be mouse down, mouse up, click. Right.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Let's console log the event, and we can see
type.
that. You want to just do the dot type?
Yeah.
So if we look at the console, we can see mouse down, mouse up, and then straight afterwards it was a click event. So we should be able to say if event.type is mouse down, like we're going to start a counter, I guess. Like this dot counter is date.now. Do you think?
Yes.
So let's have a counter that's a number. I just want to define it up here.
Let's start it with like a 0. Just
you want to start it with a 0?
No, yeah. No, that's fair. Oh, actually that's a good point. Maybe we should use pointer down and pointer up instead of mouse down and mouse up.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Does that work well in Safari? I think I remember there was issues with Safari.
Well, we're already extending from like a HTML button element, anyways.
Yeah, exactly. They don't get this. Safari 13. Oh wow, really? So if the event.type is pointer up, then we want to do something else, right? So we want to say like time should be date.now minus this dot counter.
Yes.
Very cool. And then if time is greater than some kind of threshold, I guess. Threshold.
Let's call it.
What do you want to call it?
Activation delay or something like that.
Activation delay. I like it. Okay, so if it's greater than activation delay, then we want to do some kind of. I guess we just dispatch a click event.
Can we let the click event bubbles instead? So we could we could check instead of pointer up, just do the event.type equals click, and do the time check inside the click, and then we can just ignore the pointer up for now.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're saying like on a click event, we will say if time less than. We can just stop immediate propagation then.
We do stop and maybe prevent default, because if the button type is a submit, then we don't want it to be submit as well.
Yeah, good point. Event prevent default. I gotta stop this error from. It's like every line I type is red squiggles. It's so ESLint disable next line if I can type. Oh man. Custom elements, no customized built-in elements. What a mouthful. Yay, right, squiggles have gone.
Nice.
Very cool. Okay, so this needs to be typed as an event. Oh my god, that's embarrassing to leave Vim shortcut characters in your edited code.
I do that all the time.
Okay, cool. I feel like we're mostly there. So we want to get this activation delay, right? So we want to get activation delay. Should we make it configurable? I always like making things configurable.
Yes.
So activation dash delay all 0. We're going to return a number. Is this going to be in milliseconds?
Let's say.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah.
1 second.
Okay, very cool. Set activation delay needs to be. Oops. Value, and value here is going to be a number. Okay.
Line 20. You forgot to change the get to set.
Thank you. Very cool. Okay, so I'm clicking. Nothing's happening.
Okay.
I'm going to hold it down for more than a second. I get a button click. That's very cool.
Nice.
That's very cool.
This is pretty cool.
Oh, I got 2. Why did I get 2?
Wait.
Oh wait, no, that's button click and body click. See, this is why you said to add body click. Button click.
Yeah.
Body click. It makes sense
Yeah.
now. You were 2 steps ahead of me on that one. I was like, why would we add that? And then here we are. Cool. Awesome.
It's because I always go with the body and button when I'm adding the alerts. So.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. The question is, so does this work on touch? Because we're using the pointer events.
Oh yeah. Let's test it out.
It's this button, isn't it? I always forget. So I want to be on let's be an iPad mini. This is totally visible to all of you streaming, isn't it? How do I do this? I don't know. Right.
Oh,
okay.
there's a percentage
fit
there.
to window. No, this is. Wait, what? 200%. There we go. Right. Okay, so I've got a touch pointer. Hey, it's working. Oh look, I'm even zooming. Okay, so if I hold it down. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't dispatch the click? I thought it would.
Huh. I wonder, is it... What, should we go look at the pointer events documentation? Is it like a pointer complete or some kind of event? That's not the pointer events documentation I wanted. Okay, a lot of stuff. Pointer up. Pointer enter, pointer cancel. Is it just pointer up? The click event should fire, right? I'm going to add a console log.
Yeah. Yeah, let's console log the pointer down as well, just to be safe.
Yeah. In fact, why don't we just console log event.type.
Much better.
Okay, so we're getting a click. So why? Oh, interesting. Click has a built-in timer for click events of like less than 200 milliseconds. Ooh. Well now.
Oh, so it will prevent the click from being dispatched when we're using the touch. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you're probably right, Spadoodle. Like, it's as good a guess as any we've got so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It seems to be 1,000 milliseconds, at least in this. I'm guessing. Because I can do 600 milliseconds. Yeah, it feels like it's maybe like 700 or 1,000 or something. Okay, huh.
So we will have to dispatch the click ourselves.
Would touch
And
action...
the pointer up.
Well, Lo-Fi saying, would touch action manipulation... Is that like a style attribute? I've never heard of this. Touch action.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Touch action. Whoa, what is this? I love how experienced you all are in the chat. This is like, I'm learning new stuff. I think I'm learning more from all of you than you are from me. That's it. Enable panning and pinch zoom gestures, but disable additional touch gestures such as double tap to zoom. Huh. Would this go... like on the body element, or would this go on the button itself? I mean, let's try it on the button. Whoa! What was that noise?
Oh, my smoke detector.
That was very loud in my ears.
Sorry, I'm
It's
so
alright.
sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. What touch action manipulation? Okay. What? Let's see if that doesn't seem to fix it. That's super interesting. Should we just dispatch the event?
Yeah, let's try that. We can let the click be handled the way it is now, but then we can also add an else if with the pointer up and do this a similar logic.
Well, what I was thinking we could do as well. Yeah, it's tough.
Because we need to check the pointer event to see what's the pointer that we are using. Because we don't want to handle the pointer up for a mouse click.
Oh, okay. So you're saying if we check the event.type is equal to pointer up, and then keep this, but like dispatch an event here based on this. Excuse me.
Yeah. Wait.
You wouldn't just do this anyway.
Touch action.
Touch action.
What?
What did I do?
No, it was not you. I'm just like reading chat. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I think we looked at the touch action manipulation thing.
Okay.
It didn't seem to do it. It was a bit disappointing. I thought that was gonna really do it. Pointer cancel event is fired when the browser determines that there are unlikely to be any more pointer events, or if the pointer down event is fired, then the pointer is used to manipulate the viewport by panning, zooming, or scrolling. Okay, very cool. Thanks for that. Let's have a look at that. I'm interested in that then. So if we look
Pointer
at
cancel?
Pointer cancel. I'm going to remove this for now, and I just want to see what happens.
Can you add the inside the in line 31? Could you add like a comma event so we can
see the whole event?
Check the properties if we want to.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just get the console up. So so we got a pointer down, a pointer up. We see the click, and then we're dispatching the click. I mean, I guess I should let's add a console log here. Timed out. This one's been a lot of fun. We're very nearly out of time, which I'm pretty gutted about. It turns out this is way more complicated than first blush, especially with the pointer event. So there's a click, and that one timed out, but then, that brought up a menu for some reason.
Oh, pointer cancel.
But I'm not getting the pointer cancel event.
Try holding it for more than a second.
Yeah.
I saw it once. It's weird. Maybe if you hold and then move your mouse outside of the button.
Yeah, that seems to do it.
Yeah. So we cannot rely on that to check the timing.
No, but we could zero out the timer on a pointer cancel. Should we try to use?
Well, we need to do that for the mouse leave also, because if the user moves the mouse away.
Yeah. So let's do that. So, well, that's so if we had mouse leave, and then we say else if event.type is pointer cancel. Or event type is mouse leave, then we'll just set the counter to 0.
Yeah, and then when we are calculating time now, we need to check if the counter is not 0, so we can use it. Otherwise, we just set to 0.
Well,
line 38.
Line 38.
because otherwise we are going to get a really high time, and then it will activate always, right?
That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, the other thing we could do is flip these around and check for a lower time. But, I mean, this may be more complicated. So we could just say this dot counter here with some with an and. Oh, wait, no. We do need to say so this dot counter here. This would give us a 0 time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so whoops. Oh no. 200%. Right. So if I do this, I mean, I guess the click event doesn't even happen.
Yeah, that's not what. That's true.
We're at time as well.
So yeah. Do you want to resume that tomorrow? I can come back
Yeah.
if that's okay.
That would be awesome. Let me. I don't know. We'll follow up after the stream. We'll figure it out after the stream.
Okay.
But I do want to continue this because I think there's loads of scope here to do some really fun stuff. So hopefully everyone had fun today, and see you all around tomorrow. Bye.